Darling, you send me, I know you send me.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Erin Jones, back again with your Chtv news. Before we begin our show, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and stay standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Just this past weekend, Carmel's chapter of Best Buddies participated in the annual Friendship Walk downtown at White River State Park. Over 27 members walked and raised almost $3,000 for Best Buddies, a nonprofit dedicated to fostering friendships between students with and without intellectual and developmental disabilities. Follow at Best Buddies CHS on Instagram for more information on the chapter and how to sign up. Now, I don't know about you all, but this weekend's weather was not at all what I was expecting. Let's send it over to McKinley Woodward for a weather update for this week. What do you have, McKinley?
Although we escaped the rain this morning, showers are expected as the day goes on. Today there is a high of 56, with the high this week not going above 65. Tomorrow and Thursday there will be a mixture of clouds with some sun, then more rain on Friday. Personally, I'm hoping for warmer weather coming soon. I've been McKinley Woodward. Back to you, Island.
Thank you, McKinley, for the update. Lots of Greyhounds were active this past weekend, so let's send it over to Darion Watson with sports.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Darion Watson with another spring sports update. Following two close and controversial losses to the Trinity Shamrocks over the weekend, the Greyhounds baseball team made an attempt last night to start their week off in better direction against the visiting Avon Orioles. Avon got on the board first, scoring one run in the top of the first off of pitcher Cam Heaney. Heaney then pitched well until he was replaced by Dylan Zener, who remained in for the rest of the 5-1 loss. Kay Sullivan and Hunter Snow both had solid days at the plate for Carmel, with Sullivan recording the team's only RBI and Snow going 2 for 4 and scoring a run. The Hounds will look to stop their 3-game skid when they take on the Garin Catholic Eagles Thursday night. In other sports news, Carmel boys lacrosse got a huge win over Heritage Christian yesterday with the final score of 17-5. They look to stay hot as they play 2 games on Saturday out of state. Stay tuned to find out how those games play out. Carmel girls lacrosse went 1-1 this weekend in Ohio. On that trip, they picked up their first loss of the season and moved their record to 9-1. They look to bounce back Thursday versus HSC at HSC. Carmel girls softball plays back-to-back tomorrow and Thursday versus Zionsville and Tri-West High School. They look to get into the rhythm as their season is starting to come to an end. Lastly, Carmel girls tennis looks to play Cathedral today at home at 5 p.m. Make sure you come out and support your Hounds with all of their sports coming up. That's all the sports news I have for you. Let's send it to a quick commercial break, then we'll send it back to Ireland at the host desk.
Thanks, guys. We'd like to wish a happy birthday to the following students whose names are listed below. Happy birthday, guys. Now it's time for your daily announcements. This Thursday, April 27th, Carmel will be holding an Every Kid Health Week event across the street at the library. This is an open house type event, and there will be activities and takeaways, all focusing on suicide prevention and environmental wellness. The event will be held on Community Room B. Congratulations to every student who placed at the Indiana Statewide National History Day competition this weekend. These students put in lots of time and effort to create their projects. The first and second place winners will be advancing on to the national competition, which will be held in Washington, D.C. in June. Congratulations again to all these wonderful people and teachers that helped them make their projects a success. We'd also like to congratulate the 2023 Distinguished and Commended Student Graduates. This program recognizes the well-rounded Greyhound. It emphasizes their academics, service, leadership, and extracurricular activities. Their hard work will be recognized at graduation. A special shout out goes to Chtv's very own David Lee and Kaylee Schultz for making this list. Congratulations, everyone, for your hard work. Seniors, if you have a name that is mispronounced often, please speak with the ADM assistants in the Frosh Cafe today during SSRT during cap and gown distribution. Also, please use the QR code posted outside the activities office to register with graduation photo to receive your graduation ceremony photos in timely manner. In another message for seniors, voting for prom king and queen will be held online from April 25th through May 5th. QR codes with a link to election will be displayed outside the activities office and in cafeterias. The link can also be found in the news section of the CHS website. On that note, the 2023 prom will be held on Saturday, May 6th at 502 East Event Center from 8 to 11 p.m. Juniors and seniors can purchase prom tickets online by going to the CHS website using the QR code. Guest forms are located in student services and guest tickets are on sale at the bookstore. Tickets are available online until May 5th at 4:05. All attendees must check in prior to prom with their CHS student ID and must show their GoFan ticket. Students interested in running for a student senate for class office for the 2023-2024 school year must attend a call-up meeting this Wednesday in Greyhound Station at 4:05. Application packets are available on the CHS website under news items. The completed packets must be turned in at the call-up meeting on Wednesday. If you have any questions, see Ms. Fouts in E231. Computer Science Honor Society applications are open until this Friday, April 28th for all upcoming juniors and seniors. Find our application on flyers around the school. If you have any questions, email carmelcshs@gmail.com or ask Mrs. Anderson in F104. That's all the announcements we have for you. Now to switch things up, let's send it over to Natty and Michael for our entertainment update today.
What is going on, Carmel? It has been a while. I'm Natasha Joy.
And I'm Michael Spech, here with your entertainment update for today.
Over this past weekend, all the performing arts programs participated in the yearly ISMA competition.
For the Carmel choirs, New Edition, Allegro, Rhapsody, and Counterpoints all got the opportunity to perform at Pendleton Heights Middle School.
All received gold with distinction in their performance and got gold with their sight reading as well. Amazing job, everyone.
All of the Carmel orchestras also got gold with distinction on this Saturday. Well done, guys.
And lastly, the Carmel bands also took all gold with distinction. Great job to the Wind Symphony 3 and 4, as well as the freshman blue and gold bands. Make sure to also cheer on the Ambassadors and Greyhound Sound as they go to ISMA this weekend.
Sticking to performing arts, the spring musical is going to take the stage in 3 weeks.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame is this year's musical, and let me tell you, you will not want to miss it. It is action-packed.
There will be 4 shows, May 11th through the 13th, and you can buy your tickets on carmeldrama.org.
Moving on to a different topic, on April 15th, the Carmel Mayor Youth Council held their cultural fair at the CCPL.
Let's take a look at what went down at the fair.
So this is Jewish Student Union. So I'm part of Red Cross. My booth is representing the Arab Student Association at Carmel High School. We're a club at Rebuff. We meet once a week and we talk about all things Jewish aspects of Judaism, holidays. We usually have an activity we do during our meetings that corresponds also with what we're talking about. And we try to follow the Jewish calendar to line up with the events that we discuss during our meeting. And it's welcome to anybody, any student, any teacher, anyone's welcome to come. And the IHL, International Humanitarian Law, it protects a lot of families from being displaced and killed in times of conflict and war, such as like the Russian-Ukrainian war. So a lot of countries who violate this, they don't get a lot of consequences when they violate it. We want to raise awareness about this law, and so what we're doing here is we're asking people to draw something that represents how the environment can be damaged through conflict and war, such as like deforestation and wildfires, and how this law protects that. And we're basically just a club that is dedicated to representing and celebrating the Arab student population.
Thanks to Ava Lau for that great footage. That's all the entertainment we have for you today, Carmel.
Now let's send it over to in-studio announcements.
Good morning, I'm Shinya from A5. As we move into Asian American Heritage Month in May, we'll be highlighting a notable Asian American every day in the announcements. Today's significant figure is Dalip Singh Sand. Born in India in 1899, Sand immigrated to the U.S. in his early 20s to further his education. After becoming a naturalized citizen, Sand ran for and won various positions in local government in California. In 1955, he ran for the U.S. House of Representatives, a seat he would go on to win twice, making him the first Asian American, the first Indian American, and the first Sikh American to be elected to the U.S. Congress. Also, if you want to get out and have fun on Saturday, A5 will be hosting Asia Fest, a fair celebrating Asian American culture and heritage. Meet us on April 29th from 1 to 4 p.m. in the freshman cafeteria for food, fun performances, and music. Thanks for listening.
Hey Carmel, WHJE is holding a fundraiser coming up for child abuse awareness. April is Child Abuse Awareness Month, and WHJE wants to help support our children in need in Indiana. The statistics for child abuse are abysmal. And the way that we want to help is we will be selling songs during lunch, and all of our money will go to Prevent Child Abuse America, a foundation that helps create new systems to protect children.
So songs can be purchased at all lunches starting this Thursday for 2 weeks, and they are $3. You can purchase a song to be added to the live on-air station right at WHJE, and we thank you all for your great support. Now let's send it back to the host desk.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Carmel TV, follow us on YouTube at Carmel Television, and on Twitter at CHTV. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Ireland Jones with your CHTV News. Have a terrific Taco Tuesday, Greyhounds.
Ta valise est prête. Rends les choses faciles.
Et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.